So gaming on PC in 2025 was absolutely stacked, and Steam just released the end of year list of the top selling games broken into 4 different tiers: Platinum, Gold, Silver, and Bronze. So let's go over some of these games above me, but keep in mind, these aren't critic scores, this is what people actually bought and played. And they're randomly sorted. They didn't release a definitive list of the actual position of the rankings. But starting off in Platinum, we have Arc Raiders, Dune Awakening, Oblivion Remastered, Civilization 7, which actually surprises me because the game didn't come out to great reviews, and on top of it only hitting around 12k peak gamers daily, while Civ 6 peaks around 46k and Civ 5 peaks at 19k. Hollow Knight Silk Song made it in the top 12, which great job by them. I would say they're tied with Schedule 1 for being the smallest indie games in the top 12. Next up in the gold tier, which is the 13th through 24th sorted randomly, we have Black Ops 7, Assassin's Creed Shadows, the Game of the Year Expedition 33, this patch, which I'm going to be playing soon, and my personal favorite from this tier, Doom the Dark Ages. The next tier, Silver, 25th through 50. In here, I would give a shout out to The Outer Worlds 2, which was my favorite RPG of the year, Escape from Duck for those people that are searching a PvE extraction shooter game, Repo because that game took over for a whole month, which is hard to do because there's so many games out, and Peak, one of the funnest games I've played with my friends ever. Lastly, we have the Bronze tier, the 51st through the 100th game. In this portion of the list, there's some DLCs that made it on top of games, which is actually crazy, like the Risk of Rain 2 expansion, the Mountain Blade 2 expansion, and the Arc Raiders upgrade to the Deluxe Edition. But I want to give a big shout out to Megabonk because that game was absolutely fun. If you love Risk of Rain, go give that game a shot. Sonic Racing Crossroads made it here, which surprised me because that game was expensive at $70. Clover Pit's on here, and I recently just beat that also, and trust me, that game, you get some high dopamines. But okay, let me know what you guys think of this list, and I also want to know what was your game of the year. Personally, my game of the year is Ambiotic Factor. That game was so slept on and underrated that I want to be the face of it and tell you guys to go play it right now. It's an absolute blast with up to 6 of your friends. You can think of Half-Life with this game, however, you're not the main character. You're just some normal scientist trying to make it out alive. But okay, make sure you guys like this video and follow, and I'll see you guys on the next video tomorrow. Peace.